Hmm. So this is the outermost wall, that is calyx, and inner to it is the colorful wall is there. That is colorful petals are there. You can just see here. This is colorful wall inner to it. That is means that is corolla, and the single unit is petal. Here it is calyx, and the single unit is sepal. This single unit when you talk about sepal, but when you talk about whorl, the whole around the flower, that is called calyx. And in the same way, the colorful petals, if you talk about a single unit, then it is petal. Otherwise, the whorl of the petal is known as corolla. Inner to is the third whorl. That is, these are the male, yes, and ruchium. These are the male reproductive part of flower. So, androecium is also known as stamen or the male part. So, these actually the whole structure, this whole structure, filament and this swollen part, yellow and the green together, it is called stamen. So, this is the male reproductive part of the flower, and they are not single; they are the cluster of the stamens. Them, as you can see here in this picture, six stamens are visible. So here it's a cluster of this is stamens. So this is stamen having two parts, filament and the anther. And anther is the most important part of the male reproductive part, because in this the pollen grains are stored. When you talk about here the uppermost part of the male gamete, this is actually the part where the pollen grains are stored, and pollen grains are very important uh, structure, you can say, because it play a very important role in the reproduction or the fertilization. Because in you can say in one pollen grain, two male cells or two male gametes are there. In one pollen grain, like here, it's here on the screen. You can see this is pollen grain. Means inside this is anther. Yellow color bilobed structure is anther. Inside anther, so many um, dusty structure or the tiny structure, rounded tiny structures are there. This is pollen grain. So they are in inside the anther. When it mature, then it bursts open and the pollen grain comes out. So this pollen grain, this one pollen grain having two male gametes. So at the time of fertilization, that will be needed for the fusion with the female gamete. So the outermost wall is the calyx, inner to it is corolla and then androecium, and the innermost you can see this one part. Each pollen grain having two male nuclei. Yes, a numerous number of pollen grains are there in one anther, and each pollen grain is having two male nuclei inside it that play a very important role at the time of fertilization. That I'll tell you, inshallah. So let me finish the part of the flower, then I will come to that fertilization part also. So here this is the innermost part or the middle part of the flower, you can say. This is the female reproductive part or the gynoecium, as it is. Are you able to see this middle part? Female reproductive part. Female reproductive part. It's female. Let me take pencil. Here, this is called female reproductive part, gynoecium, pistil, carpel. These all the name of female reproductive part. In the female reproductive part can be termed as pistil, can be termed as carpel, can be termed as gynoecium, or you can say female reproductive part also. And this is in the same way male reproductive part, stamen, So another name for the male reproductive part is stamen or androecium. Got it? Okay. So here this is the middle part of the flower or innermost part of the flower. Here, here, this is the innermost part. It's having three part. Means this pistil. Means this part is called pistil or carpel or gynoecium. So this part is having three part. Means gynoecium is categorized into three part as per their function. So the uppermost part here, this one, this is called stigma, and this is style, and this is ovary, and inside the ovary, ovule. These are the these are rounded structure. They are the ovule. Inside the ovule, egg is there. Anyway, so this flower having four whorl, outermost is calyx, inner to it corolla. Then in inner to the corolla is the androecium, and then the middle one or the innermost whorl is the gynoecium. This can be one or more than one also. This gynoecium is also in a flower, it can be one or more than one also, but usually it is one only. So here, this is the uppermost part. It is stigma. The uppermost part is stigma. Below to that tube-like structure means this flattened part of this gynoecium is a stigma, and this cylinder tube-like structure is actually style. Cylinder tube-like structure is style, and the lower basal swollen part of the gynoecium is known as ovary. So this the lowermost part is ovary, then the middle part is style, and the uppermost part of the female, you can say, female reproductive part is the stigma. So here this is swollen part, the uppermost flattened part, you can say. Flattened part is stigma. This is style. This is ovary. Okay. Now, so these are actually the different part of a flower. And directly I'll tell you a little idea about fertilization here only. Mm, Before fertilization, pollination is a process that helpful in fertilization. Pollination is actually the transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. Means here you can see. I'll show you. Here you just see here. This is actually here. This is pollen grain. So this pollen grain is actually in the anther here, and this has to reach to stigma, and this transfer from anther to stigma, the pollen grain transfer from anther to stigma, this process is known as pollination. Okay, so this process is known as pollination. So for this transfer, plant needs some agents, because we know that plant cannot move from one place to another place, and they need some agents to transfer their pollen grain. So there are some agents like wind, water, and animals. And this pollination is also two types, that is self pollination and cross pollination. Uh, do we have studied in sixth class this self pollination? Hmm? So we must be having idea about it. Pollination, cross pollination, yes. No, actually, it's not two more. It's allogamy or getnogamy or autogamy. Means they are the name for the self pollination and cross pollination only. Are you getting it? They are not. They actually they are the terms to give in it. The processes are these only: cross pollination and self pollination, autogamy or allogamy. Allogamy or getnogamy, you can say. So they are the names given to this cross pollination and self pollination. Get GEI. Hmm. Geitonogamy or means allogamy or autogamy means they are the terms given to the same process only, self pollination and cross pollination. So processes are the same only. They are the term that means they are just what you can say, the mention in the higher classes. You can say these names are mentioned in ninth or tenth. You can say, but right now, I'll tell you these terms also, which you are saying just now. So basically, the processes are that only: self pollination and cross pollination, and they are their names, or you can just like I told you, female reproductive part. So female reproductive part is pistillate and is pistil and carpel both. We can say the female reproductive part is carpel as well as pistil. So this is the name of the same part. In the same way, androecium or stamen. So this is the part of male reproductive part. So they are actually the one only, but the names are different. So in the same way here also, the process is self-pollination and cross-pollination means transfer of pollen grain, that is can be of the self-pollination or cross-pollination. Self-pollination means there is the transfer of pollen grain. There's transfer of pollen grain from same flower. Like in book, you must be having book in front of you, page number 40. That the transfer of pollen grain from same flower, from the anther to the stigma of the same flower, or it can be of different flower of the same plant. Means when they pollinate the flower of the different flower of the same plant, then also it is self pollination. So self pollination, when they pollinate their own flower, either this happen in the same one flower or the different flower of the same plant. And cross pollination, when the two different plants are involved, means when the transfer of pollen grain from one flower of the one plant